खुद घुसा थोड़ा सा नीचे देखिए। हाँ,
एक मिनट रुक जाऊँ ऐसे मेरा एक
अब विजिबल है? Is it visible now?
So better than before, but internally again it is not. Light is what?
एक बार मैं लाइट ऑफ करके देखूं, बेटर
देखो तो लाइट ऑफ कर।
इस तरफ से।
लाइट ऑन कर दीजिए। ठीक है, तो पहले से बेटर है।
ठीक है। So always whenever we are using any curate or something, we have to take finger rest. I will avoid it because if I take finger rest, definitely you won't be able to see. So I will try to take extra oral one. So we have to these are the deposits. So ideally, depending upon periodontal condition of the patient, we should advise him for the non-surgical therapy. So if I see the periodontal status of this patient, at least every 6 months he should come for so all around the tissue also we have to debride. So other areas also there is plaque and calculus accumulation that can be done with the ultrasonics, the regular ultrasonic instruments.
There is one question. Why we use a plastic instrument? Why not the metal one?
So actually, when we go subgingivally, there are chances that I might touch the abutment, or if implant surface is exposed, I will be touching that. So if I am doing supragingival, really doesn't matter. But since I am going subgingival also, it will produce scratches on the implant surface. So if it produces these scratches on implant or abutment surface, it will become more plaque retentive. So the whole purpose would defeat. And anyhow we know that the peri-implant tissue is also more susceptible to disease as compared to our normal gingiva. Section 10.
But if somebody gives a lower risk, it is visible more.
So these are the deposits that you can see. Around this implant we have some amount of crestal bone loss. One of the reasons could be during the placement the crestal bone was not sufficient enough. So buccal equal thickness might not be sufficient enough. So that might be due to remodeling, but also we have deposits in the region. Ideally, when we are probing also, there are plastic probes which are available. So we don't have that. We have only curates available with us as of now. But in ideal conditions, actually, even the probing should be done using plastic probes. Section now it's better. Dr. Amit? Hello? Is it better now?
Better. Actually, the implant side is not visible.
We are almost done with the assignment. So basically the process is same as our subgeneric scaling or fibular. The difference is only that we are using a different instrument. Now we will be irrigating the area.
There is no more question. Can we use any type of bone graft or membrane in these type of conditions? Once we retard it, once we clean it.
So again we have to follow the cyst protocol. So I think the implants were placed maybe just 4-5 months back for this patient. So the amount of bone loss what I am seeing can be due to two reasons. It can be due to the remodeling, and also if you see the RFPA, actually a very big crown is there on just 4/10 implants. So maybe now we are planning to connect this implant also and make it a bridge. So now we have a baseline IOPA, and definitely we can call the patient after 3 months. If we see further bone loss or there is increase in pocket depth, then we can plan for some kind of surgical procedure. Because as far as I know, this patient is coming for this steady implant maintenance therapy for the first time. So this has to be a regular affair, especially in compromised cases and the patient with history of periodontal disease.
What is the ideal irrigation for these type of cases?
Ideal irrigation. So we can use anything betadine, saline, because I don't feel any part of implant is exposed. Yeah, once implant is exposed, then we are planning to debride that area. It's preferable to use plain fluoride. It is preferable to debride using plain fluoride followed by copious saline irrigation. So actually when we are doing on the implant surface, it's preferable that the last irrigation should be saline. Because if we are expecting some amount of attachment to be there after bone grafting, it will never happen if particles of flow has or any other irrigation thing is there. Okay, saline is fine. So we are done with this. So one more non-surgical therapy case I will be showing, that will be using laser.
Can we use hydrogen peroxide in these type of cases?
Sorry?
Hydrogen peroxide?
No, I don't think I have read anywhere where hydrogen peroxide can be used. So basically hydrogen peroxide, there is only one evidence, like in acute gingival infections we can use, but nowadays even for those also we are not using because we can control the action of hydrogen peroxide and it can result in too much of sloughing. So actually it's preferable to just debride the area using saline and maybe chlorhexidine. ये क्या खुला करना है? नहीं, अभी आधा घंटा हाँ स्पेंड कर लो, खुला नहीं है।
By half an hour?
Sorry?
Yeah, we can pull half an hour to pull नहीं करना.
So basically when we irrigate the pocket, though the amount of delivery which is achieved is very less, but still it is preferable that okay we tell the patient not to rinse for half an hour so that some amount of antiseptic and antibiotic action of the betadine is there. Anyhow, some with time GCM will be coming out, so it will get disposed of, but still it's preferable that for at least half an hour or 15-20 minutes patient doesn't take anything.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. What is the next case, sir?
इनका ऑर्डर मेरा होगा। इसमें कैसा दिखता है? ये इनको हो रहा है ना? बस ओके। ये नहीं क्या? ये नाम एक बार ये क्लीन करना। काम को रिमूव किया। एक्सेस हो गया। एक्सेल के पास अभी नहीं है ना इनका? ग्रुप में किया क्राउन Hello. Hello.
सर फोकस करा दीजिए थोड़ा.
So actually this is the case of screw loosening. So I am removing the crown once so that we are able to see peri-implant tissue better.
सर एक बार दिखा दीजिए, दिख नहीं रहा.
नहीं अभी एक बार वो इंट्राओरल मिरर मंगवाया मैंने, उससे बेटर दिखेगा. मैक्सिलरी है एक्चुअली. But इस तरह देखिए. So you can see this is the crown. So this is, can mobility be seen over there? Mobility दिख रही है? Hello? Hello?
सर
Can we see the mobility of crown?
नहीं सर.
Now you can see. See this crown is dancing.
Sir, this crown is dancing or implant is dancing?
नहीं crown ही है.
Belly.
Tension मत दे. This is a crown. Okay, so actually we have opened the access source. I can tighten it, but we will try to retrieve it so that we can see the peri-implant tissue. And later on, after debridement, we will get it fixed. वास्तु जी कौन है? So this is the implant crown, and if you can see, the debris are there. So whenever screw loosening is there, we have to ensure and we have to tell the patient that he or she should report to clinic as soon as possible. The reason being, by the time patient knows that the prosthesis is mobile, it's already very late. Okay. So what happens is there will be lot of plaque accumulation around this prosthesis, and this will in turn result in peri-implant bone loss. So now what we can do is, before we screw it back, we will debride the area. अब हम movement कर देंगे. We will debride the area as well as we can clean this, and we can dip it in maybe chlorohex for some time, and after that we can irrigate it with saline. तो मुझे कर लिया. मुझे move करके जाना है ना. चल फिर बात. अरे भैया आप रख लो. आपको फिक्स करना है इसमें. Now, नाक से सांस लीजिएगा. नीचे देखिए थोड़ा सा, इस पे फोकस करें. इधर देखिए थोड़ा सा बड़ा. So can you see the peri-implant tissue? हाँ जी. Is it visible? अब दिख रहा है? हाँ. यहाँ पे मैं खड़ा हूँ ना, यहाँ से फोकस करोगे तो दिखेगा. ये राम थोड़ा सा इधर ला रहा है, आराम से वो चार्जिंग पे भी लगा. Now can you see?
Better, sir, better.
अब दिख रहा है ना? So if you can see, we can see the peri-implant tissue, which is inflamed from the inner region. The reason being that this crown was moving, so there is some amount of plaque accumulation. But the good point is IOPA is not showing any amount of bone loss. So what we will do is, basically I will just debride the area and irrigate it, and maybe we can do, since I can directly see it, I will do some amount of laser curettage. Okay, so can you see the inflammation on the inner circular area? Is it visible? Hello?
Visual, sir.
Okay. Betadine and saline अलग अलग से. So now I am using the curate just to debride the area. At present now I am touching with the internal hex of implant, but I am touching the implant. So that's why we prefer plastic instrument. So saline. So I have decided and reloaded. Now now I will be showing you the settings in laser. Charging setting. Focus करो laser. So this is the direct laser. So we go to soft tissue and so there are options to return value pockets. So I will be doing that on the value pockets. And the preset wattage is 0.8. So I think few of you were in implant module, or sorry, this clinical residency, value clinical residency. I will go back. The moment of this soft tissue, value pockets. So this is about initiation. So, but if I can see there is some amount of diffusion taking place, so definitely I have to initiate the tip. Before that, we'll be wearing protective glasses. पेशेंट को आप आँख बंद कर देना, ठीक है? Okay, so you press the foot control. This is the core. Now see that diffusion of light is less. अगर आपने उसको ध्यान से देखा होगा the light was getting diffused. The moment I initiate, the diffusion has reduced. Why? Because there is charring of end of the tip. Now what will happen? That the power will be concentrated on this area. Now we go for deployment. When the laser is functioning, there will be a beep sound coming. बोलिए वो ये नहीं जाएगा ना हैंड सो मिरर कोई चीज ले सकते हो ना करके राम थोड़ा सा क्लीन मिरर So if you can see and just dividing the area. Now as I told you, the tip should keep on moving. There shouldn't be any concentration of heat at one point. So I will be using it circumferentially once more. So my motion is from bottom to coronal area to ensure that I contact whole of the peri-implant. So I am moving from bottom to coronal area. this is the pocket epithelium which we have removed. Just check once more. We are good to go. Now we will fix the crown now. Using a straw, we check cloth formation. And that's it. So this is the ideal time to go for crown rehabilitation. The reason being, so when we curate the area, what happens, that connective tissue gets exposed and we remove the diseased epithelial lining. So the chances of connective tissue attachment are high. Okay. So that's why I told that even the crown surface should be smoothened so that the attachment is possible. Also, your debris or anything else like calculus shouldn't be there on the surface. So that's all. So can we, any questions? Hello? Hello?
Hello, sir, video क्यों रहेगा?
Good question.
Any question? मुस्कान? नहीं? And you will relate to the इतने सारे questions अभी क्या होगा? विनीता?
अरे वो पीजी कौन है उसके बाद
Last minute. Sir, okay, done.
we are done. I think they can go for lunch now.
Okay, so lunch.